If you're someone who has gone full days without being hugged or touched, or even feeling like you were seen, I want you to stick around because today I'm talking about touch deprivation and how that impacts this feeling of loneliness that so many of us are experiencing right now, this lack of connection. And touch is a huge part of how we can build that sense of connection again. And so I want to give you a practice that will help you do that. But first, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Monique. I'm a somatic therapist, intimacy coach, author, speaker, and creator of Touchpoints Method. And I have been a massage therapist for over 15 years. And I've also been a somatic therapist. So I have such a passion for helping people learn connection through safe, nurturing touch. Because I see people are craving connection more than ever. And in order to satisfy that, we got to learn how to touch. Start with ourselves, and then we can start with others, okay? So that is why we're here. So I want to dive in and talk about why touch matters so much. So touch is how we first experience the world, how we first experience love, how we first experience connection. As infants, we come into this world, and if you think about it, we're being held, we're being cradled. Before we ever learn words, we're soothed, our humans are touching the babies to get the connection that they need. It's how our nervous system also learns how to feel safe. It's through this just physical nurturing touch. But somewhere along the way, we stopped touching. And usually that happens as children progress in age. Typically, there comes a point, especially depending on the culture, that touch isn't as freely given, right? It's, oh, you're a big boy, big girl now. You don't need the coddling. You don't need the holding, okay? There's a natural part of the child needing to go and find their individual self, but usually the cutoff of touch is also happening. And so over time, as we become adults, as touch gets more and more distant, and then gets related to sexuality and intimacy, that's when it starts getting even more taboo. And so today I want to bring this idea of nurturing touch and just starting with yourself to feel your own body. It's a big deal. Because right now, screens have replaced connection. I'm so grateful I get to chat to so many people with the screen, right? But it will never, ever be the same as if we're in the same space or if there's a touch of a hand. The connection shifts when we get the actual physical touch. And I want to talk about the impact of touch deprivation, because when the body goes without nourishing touch, things actually happen in our chemistry, in the physiological part of our body. Your oxytocin drops when you are not getting nourishing touch. This is the hormone that feeds connection, that makes us feel bonded to each other. Our cortisol, the stress hormone, spikes, right? So we feel more stressed out and anxious. And then your vagus nerve sends out signals of stress and separation. And deep down, our system wants to feel connected and like we belong. And so, as you can see, it makes sense as to why the world is feeling so lonely. We aren't having the touch that we need, the physical interaction that we need, that our bodies, our very old system of our body, our animal body, needs to feel connected. So what happens is you might start feeling anxious or hyper alert. Maybe you numb out or you disassociate or shut down. Okay? That loneliness, that feeling of, oh, I just want people. You might even be around people, but you still feel like you're all alone. Or maybe like you're drifting through life untethered. There's not this grounded, anchored space that you can go to. And this is not weakness, my friends. It is actually the body asking for connection. So today we're going to start slow with how we connect with ourselves, because touch can be a pretty heightened or activating conversation or practice. And I want to be mindful of that and respectful of that. So do not go out and just start touching people or having people touch you. Sometimes you need a little bit of buffer time to get used to this. So I want to show you a simple practice that you can do anytime, anywhere. And this is for yourself, because we need to rewire this pattern of feeling touch again. Okay. So simple practice. You've probably done this before, heard of this, but I want you to bring this intention of I am touching myself through my heart and my belly. Okay, so one hand on your heart or on your chest and one hand on your belly. Now, in this touch, bring your awareness to the skin on your hands, the palm of your hands and your fingers. Really put that awareness into the palms and feel how they connect to the other part of your body, to the skin, the clothing, the warmth of your chest and your belly. And I want you to close your eyes if that feels safe, or just with a soft gaze. We're going to do this together, and we're going to take a slow inhale for 4 counts, and then we're going to exhale for 6. So I'll go ahead and count it out. Bring that inhale in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I want you to repeat this breath 3 times. Bringing your attention to your hands each time, touching your body, slowing it down, bringing that attention to the places on your body that are being touched. Imagine that connection. Your hands are extensions of your hearts. Let the love pour into yourself, into your body, through your hands, into your heart space, your belly space. When you're ready, give a quick thanks, quick little sense of gratitude that you have this body, that you are embodied. And then go ahead and release. This is how you tell your body, I'm here. I've got you. This is how you begin to rewire safety. It's one touch point at a time, one moment at a time of intention to create connection. And it begins with yourself. Because over time, your nervous system will start rewiring itself to where it's not in anxiety, but it's in safety. Okay, so most of the time, and especially in our Western culture, we think we have to be stronger, work harder, push through, keep going, ignore the body, don't slow down. But what most of us really need is to feel. We need to slow it down to bring our intention into the moment, into the present moment, into our hands. Our hands have so many receptors. Again, extenders of the heart, okay? And this is how we begin to feel safe, to feel soft, and to be seen again, to be seen for ourselves first. And then the world starts seeing us differently because you are seeing yourself. And it starts in the body, and it starts with this touch. So if this resonates with you, if you feel the ache of isolation or loneliness, and you're wanting a deeper connection, you are not broken. You're just out of touch. And that can be healed. And it starts with these simple practices. So again, I'm Monique. If you're liking this channel, please subscribe. I do weekly touch points, so weekly little lessons, and I have a newsletter that that will give you these opportunities to slow down, connect, first to self and then to others. And reconnection with your body is how we keep our humanity. So let's bring our humanity back one touch at a time. Thank you so much. Till next time, my friend.